Go.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Daim bin Amiruddin, and my student ID is 11711033936. And today we'll be talking about chapter 2, which is demand and supply. So, demand and supply are fundamental concepts in economics. These basic concepts of supply and demand are integrated into the daily actions of people from all walks of life. There are various types of goods. Therefore, goods can be classified into different categories based on their distinctive characteristics. Under economics, goods are categorized into three groups, which are
Go.
the first one is free goods, which are available without production and are usually referred as gifts of nature, such as sunlight, air, trees, and rivers. So, the second one is economic goods, which are limited in supply and man-made. They require effort to be produced and involve cost of production. Thus, consumers have to pay for the good. Economic goods are divided into two subgroups, which are A. Perishable goods, goods that cannot last long, and B. Non-perishable goods, goods that can last for a longer period of time. The third one is public goods, goods that are not excludable and non-rivalrous, that everyone can consume and enjoy. They are divided into two types, which are A. Partial public goods and B. Pure public goods. There are also goods that are under Islamic economics perspectives, which can be classified into four categories, which are Daruriyah, Hajiyah, Kamaliyah, and Tarafiyah. There are also goods that are under Islamic economics perspectives, which can be classified into four categories, which are Daruriyah, Hajiyah, Kamaliyah, and Tarafiyah. Daruriyah goods refer to necessity goods that we as humans cannot live without. Daruriyah goods refer to necessity goods that we as humans cannot live without. Secondly, Hajiyah goods are comfort goods which provide comfort for human beings. The third one, which is Kamaliyah goods, are luxury goods which satisfy the needs of humans, but without them, humans can still survive and live comfortably. And last but not least are Tarafiyah goods, which refers to non-permissible goods that will cause a negative impact on society.
So demand is defined as the different quantity of goods of service which buyers are willing to buy at different possible price in a given period of time. So what is ceteris paribus? Ceteris paribus stands for all other things being unchanged of constants. So I will explain about the law of demand. So the law of demand, as everyone knows, is when the price increase, the quantity demand will decrease. When the price is decreased, the quantity demand will increase. Okay, so I will explain about the individual demand. The individual demand this refers to the demand of goods and services from a single consumer. For the second one is what is market demand? Market demand is a horizontal summation of all the individual demand in a particular market.
Hello, my name is Amrul Haziq and I will be explaining about the change in quantity demanded. As you can see in this graph, the change in demand right here is caused by the price of the product itself. Okay, as you can see from price 1, it increases to price 2, resulting into the contraction in demand, which leads because when the price increases, people will tend not to buy more of this product, so the quantity demanded will decrease. But in another story, when the price 1 decreases until price 0, resulting in an expansion in demand, this is due to the low price, people will tend to buy more of this product. Okay, now I'll be explaining about the change in demand graph. So in this graph, the change in demand is not caused by the price because the price is kept constant, but the change in demand is due to other factors. As an example, maybe the consumers' expectations of the future, the price. Okay, example for product 1, the price is going to increase in the future, so the demand now will increase from D0 to D1, resulting in quantity 0 increasing to quantity 2. But if in the future the price is decreasing, so people will tend not to buy more because they know that in the future it'll be less expensive. So the demand 0 will go to demand 1, and the quantity demanded 0 will go to quantity demanded 1. So where there is demand, there is supply. So what is supply? Supply is defined as the producer's ability and willingness to supply different quantity of goods and services at different possible prices and time range. Also now I'll be explaining about the law of supply. So the law of the supply states that when the price of good increases, the quantity supply increases, and it's vice versa. So this is true only by assuming that other factors influencing the supply is held constant, and the only change is the price of good itself. So to say that this law is true, this will explain why the graph for supply is always sloping upwards, and it has a positive relationship between the price of goods and the quantity supplied. So individual supply and market supply curve. Individual supply refers to supply of goods and services of a single seller, but market supply curve can be derived by horizontal summary of all individual supply curves by adding up all the quantity supplied by the sellers into one graph.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Ifan Shahid bin Ahmad Rosdi, student ID 11711031157. Today I will explaining about the difference between change in quantity supply and change in supply. Firstly, in change in quantity supply, it was influenced by the price of goods itself, while in change in supply, it was changed by other factors, but the price of goods will not influence it. Next, in change in quantity supply, when the price change from P0 to P2, the quantity will change to P0, Q0, from Q0 to Q2. While in change in supply, when S0 change to S2, the price will remain the same, but the Q0 will change to Q2. Next, when change in quantity supply, when Q0 when P0 shift decrease to P1, the quantity will decrease as Q0 will change to Q1. Meanwhile, in change in supply, when S0 decrease to S1, the price will not change, but the quantity will change from Q0 to Q1.